Good morning. Here you can see the examples for pointer by reference. Here there are two functions are there. One is f and another is set x and set y. And from this function you are calling this function. From this function you are calling this function. Here from function f you are calling function set xy. So from when you are calling, you are passing the address of a and b. So address of a is stored. So address of a is the address of a is stored in x, address of b is stored in y. So automatically a will be pointing to a, so x is a pointer star x which will be pointing to a location a, y is a pointer which will be pointing to b, and here with the help of pointer you are changing the content. Initially it was 1 and 2, now it is changed to 1001 and 1002. Okay. This is an example how the arrays are accessed. There are two ways you can access. This is the traditional way. This is another way using pointers. So in both cases the I value changes. Here I value is 0 means first location. Here I value is 0 means first location. And here it is 1 means a of 1 means first 0th location. This is the second location 1 means. And if it is that is 0th location. 0 means 0th location. Here 0 means 0th location. 1 means first location. 1 means the first location. Here also same thing. So you will be accessing the content. This is an example to show how the array is accessed in a traditional way and how an array is accessed using pointer. For this there is no need to declare. Automatically it will, because of this pointer star, it will automatically access the content. So only thing is that you have to change the I values. And this function explains about passing an array to the function. So here a is you are calling first time when you are calling you are passing a, and the second time you are calling you are passing the value b, so array b. First time array a, second time b, and size also, a size here and b size here. Okay. So first time when you are calling you are passing the a array and its size, so it will be assigned to, it will be this a will be assigned to array and size will be 10 will be assigned to size, and after that you can do processing. This is another example. So another example where you can see the using the for loop how the array elements are processed. Where I equal to 0, I less than or equal to 10, I plus plus. So each time I value varies. 0 means first location, where you can move some content. Here they are not given, but you can move some content. 0. 1 means you can move this for first location you can move, and 2 means second location you can move, 3 means third location you can move. Like that I value changes. Here also same thing, but with the help of pointer. So p is pointing to the first address z of 0, and if you are checking whether the address reaches to the 10th address, if it is not reaching then you are increasing plus plus. If it reaches it will be coming out. So each time star p means first time it will be the first location, because initially it will be pointing to a of 0. Array if you are assignments, it automatically it will be pointing to a of 0. So star p means initial array a of 0, which will you can move some content. Similarly p plus plus, p will be moved to second location. Now star p means it will be the content, it will be referring to the content of second location. For that you can move. Like that you can, with the help of pointer you can do the things. And here this is an example for string array. You can see here string 1 and string 2 are there. String 1 is ordinary array and character array, and string 2 is a pointer string character array, where you can store the strings like this, where you can assign the strings, and how the strings are stored internally you can see here. So each character will be occupying a byte, it will be stored like this, and after last /n a terminator symbol \0 will be automatically stored by the computer, which indicate it is a blank space. \0 terminator will be stored, which indicates it's a blank space. This is another example for finding the length of the string without using the string length function. For this function, the function name is string length. For this function you are passing the argument as a string, or you can pass a pointer reference also, and after that length will be set 0. So string of 0, you are checking whether the first location 0 is first location, whether the first location is a \0, which means the content is there. You are checking whether the content is there, \0 is there, content is there. So if the content is not there, then automatically you are increasing the length plus plus. So automatically the length will be first time 0, then 1. So string length of string of 1, you are checking whether the \0, whether the terminating character is reached. If it is not reached, then you are increasing the length. Then string 0, 1, 2, like that. So each time the length, if the \0 means empty space. So you are checking whether the last character is reached. Last character \0, blank space. The blank space is reached, then you will be coming out, and if it is not like that, then you will be each time the length will be incremented automatically. You are passing the length to the main function and you are printing that. So this is an example for printing the length of the string. This is an important thing that you should know. So string len not equal to \0, which indicates whether the string len this value, len value, string for example, if 0, initially 0 contains \0, so which means the string is initially empty. So it is not the case. So automatically it will be incremented. So this is another example where you can pass the arguments in the main program. So first one, arg, is the size of the argument. Second one is the character array, array of vectors, array. So here if it is 5 means, you can pass the 5 character array. So first time you will be having, in the above example, you will be having dot, you can see here, in the above dot slash program is first string, hello is second string, 1 is third string, 2 is fourth string, 5 and 3 is fifth string. You can see here in this example, you can see here. So first dot slash program is the first string, hello second string, it will be stored in AR of 0. So there are 5. You are telling the size of array is 5. So automatically you can store the things. And next one is the structure. Structure is a compound data structure which contain collection of different data, primary data items or elementary data items, which will be having the integer, float, character, all those things, and each will be occupying a separate memory locations. And here you can see the example for structure. Structure name is adate, which contains 3 integers. You can have float also, but in this example they are given all are integers. So month, day and year, so separately, and this everything should be given in the inside the main program. And struct, you have to create an instant for this. This is a template. For this template you have to create the instant. Only this instance you have to operate. You cannot operate directly with the structure name. That is the original template name. So it's a template like. For this you have to create an instance or reference. So once when you create this reference for the structure, date will be similar structure to adate. So it will be similar to adate. So the date will contain day, month, day, year, same. So date dot month 1, date dot day 18, and date dot year 2018 you are passing. And after that you can print. And this is another example where you are using the structure character. The structure name is char int. So in this you are having 2 characters, C1 and C2, and 1 integer. And like this also you can name. You can also create the instance foo. Everything is inside the main program foo. The structure name is foo. Foo.c1 means you can store a single character because it's a character. Here important thing you have to refer is that when you are accessing the structure you have to use dot operator. So for printing, reading, all those things, assigning, you have to use dot operator. Structure name followed by field name. Okay, don't use the general format char int. You have to use the instant or reference. This is called as reference. So using the reference variables you have to access the structure. So foo.c1 you are assigning A, foo.c2 you are assigning B, and integer here they have not assigned anything, but if you want you can assign an integer value, and each will be occupying a separate memory location. You can see C1 is occupying, C2 is occupying, and integer I will be occupying 4 bytes because it is a 32-bit machine. If it is a 8-bit machine it will be occupying 2 bytes. Okay, and some other padding information will be there. This is how the information stored in the structure, separate memory location. Character 1, each character will be occupying 1 byte, character 2 will be occupying 1 byte, and integer will be occupying 4 bytes because it is a 32-bit machine. If it is an 8-bit machine it will be 2 bytes, and then padding of informations. And this is also another way you can define the structure using type definition. Type def struct adate, month, day, year, and here you can create the reference, and this will have the month, day, year, and here date d equal to, you can assign the values 1, 18, 2018 like this. And here what they are insisting is that if this is about the important thing about the, so that it will reduce the error and clarity will be increased when you are doing the programming like this using the array. So if you are using, then it is also you should be very careful, because the size here, the size you should remember here, once when you define the size is 10, then that size will be taken in all places. Array size, so you have to use the define preprocessor directory. This is called as preprocessor directory. You have to use define size 10. So 10 means then automatically it will be coming here and it will be assigning the 10 here. Okay, and here also 10. Otherwise you should remember in all places 10 and you have to put correctly. By mistake you may put 9 also here, so that leads to error. So if you are doing like this, the clarity will be increased and the error will be less. And then this is another array of structures where here for inference you are passing the constant value. If you pass 5 means 5 date will be created, 5 birth dates will be created, 5 birthdays will be created based on the date. Date is already, you know, it is a structure which contains day, month, year. Okay, so here you are calling a function called boolean function, check birthday, date today. So and then you are passing the today.month, today.day equal to birthday.month and birthday.day. You are checking whether the given month and day is equivalent to whether the given month and day is available in the 5 month and days, which is already created here. So 5 means you will have 5 days and a set of 5 dates which contains date. Already you know it is a structure which contains day, month, year. So 5 types of day, month, year will be there. 5, because it is an array of 5 array of structures. So 5 structure values will be there. 5 structure value. First date, second date, third date, like that. First date you will be having day, month, year. Second date you will be having, that is the array of structure. No. So second you will be having another set of values. Third you will be having another set of values. So you are checking whether it is. So for that you have to use the index value like this. This is important. So you are checking whether the given month and day, month is equivalent to birthday of 0. 0 means first location month matches your month. Similarly, first location day matches your. If it does not matches, you are increasing I. Now you are checking whether the given month and day is equivalent to second location. That is 2 dot month and 2 dot day. And similarly third location 3 dot month and 3 dot 4. Like that you can check all those things, and if anything matches, then you can return true, otherwise you can return false. This is an example they are given. And here you can see that in this example you can see that they are giving an example for call by value and call by reference. So the first example that they are the function name is create date 1 and the return type is date. And the second function is void function create date 2. It will not return anything because it is a void function. You know that. So create date 1, you are having 3 things: integer, month, day and year. And date, already you know, date is a structured data type, structured which contain day, month, year. So you are creating a reference. So d dot month, d dot day, d dot year equal to whatever you are giving the values month, day and year, it will be substituted here and you are returning. So in the main program what you are doing is date today. You are creating another reference for the date today, and all those things are written inside the main program only. Okay. So today equal to, you are saying create date 1. You are calling the date 1 function. This is called by example. So one value will be substituted month, and 18 will be substituted for day, and 2018 will be substituted for year, and it will be stored here. And then return D. After returning D, the today will be having this value. So this is copied. This is called as copies the date. So today. So after returning D, the today dot month will contain 1, today dot day will contain 18, today dot year will contain, that you can print using the print statement. Similarly, this another example, you are not returning any value, simply you are passing the address of today and 1, 18, and because the same value you are passing. So first is a pointer, star D is a pointer. Through pointer you are accessing the structure. Here you have to see that the second one, you are passing a reference of a structure. Today is a structure and address of structure.